By men, for men,
Two men.
No. We're not exactly hosting. We're just here to observe and have a conversation with you all. And coming from an angle of women, we also would ask questions if I was a woman, and I mean, what women will think or what women will say. So yes, let's get right into the conversation. Fantastic. I can hear you both loud and clear. So today we're talking provider mentality, but I would first of all introduce the most amazing men there are in the world.
Why are you bending down to say? They look like amazing men.
They are? It's how
like
Irabo Okosu is just looking at him like, gift, you won't even bring your drama here. But first of all, we have Irabo Okosu in the house, 100, keeping it. That's how he does.
Yeah.
Hi, Irabo, how are you
Pleasure
doing?
to be here. Second episode. So happy. Gift, you're looking
Oh
lovely.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, thank you very
Second.
much. Thank
Love
you
the
very
hair,
much.
Love the dress.
Thank you.
Love the skin tone.
Thank you.
You're
Man.
glistening.
I think this
Gay.
dear man is
It's actually
compliment
toasting
men and women.
And then we have Basil Dennis the
I would like to
seventh.
introduce
Okay.
him. His voice is sweet.
She wants to take the two men together.
And then we have Basil Dennis in the studio. Very put together man with his voice that makes you want to wake up wherever you are. Hi,
Wow. Basil Dennis went on your brow. You.
just a reminder that it's your show. It's not our show.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's
We
not
have to
ours.
give you an accolade.
But I love when the ladies take the lead.
Oh,
You see. This is where
how are we going to
These
focus?
are
How are we
the
going to
issues.
concentrate?
These
We'll
are
try.
the issues.
We'll try.
These are the issues. But it's great to have you both right here in the studio with us. Always a pleasure. And let's delve right into this. But guess what? You can be a part of the conversation. You can join in. You can talk to the men. Even if you're a woman, yes. You can state your stance and say, you know what? I don't think Basil is saying the thing that I want to hear. I don't think Irabo is likely to say the things that you may not like, just so you guys are looking out for
Boy,
him.
Irabo is a sweet talker.
Hey! Irabo Okoso. Irabo Okoso.
If you want to call
When I
in,
say his name like that, you know.
the number you
trouble.
get to call in and send the WhatsApp message to is 0705 6900927.
Yes.
That's 0705 6900927.
6900927.
Again, 0705 6900927. We're done. But
I mean, you can also send us a WhatsApp message on that number. Still, we're not going to sing it again. Don't worry. We know you have it. But also, texting is also allowed. We allow it. So you can send us a text message on 0903 714 2798. One more time, 0903 714 2798.
to the matter at
To the
hand.
matter at hand. So with the advent of social media and femininity and all of that equality, which we're pushing for as women, I mean, someone had a conversation with me, and I'm just going to come out plain because, yes, it's something that was bugging her, and I thought to myself, you know what, maybe we need to have a conversation with the men, and let's get right into the situation.
Dennis is already shaking his head. Basil's already shaking his head. I'm just like, I'm a general bystander. Just know this whole time.
So she goes that her family has been the most beautiful. They've been doing the most. Her husband has been providing.
Aw.
And just recently she got another job, and it's running into like 6 zeros and even more. And work is looking really good. And she just realized that her husband has taken a backseat on some mandates that he's supposed to take on at home, like maybe paying one of the kids' school fees. So, oh, you've got this one. I will pay the other one. And he's just trying to share the responsibility. Okay, I'm not going to state my own opinion in this, but I'm just going to tell the story straight. And she said that I feel like he's losing his provider mentality because I can provide. Because I'm in a position to now provide. Because I've started earning a little more, he feels like that is now my duty. Which begs the question, have men lost their provider mentality?
Using this as a case study.
Using this as a case study.
Have men lost their provider mentality?
Who do we-
Aki la parole. I think we should start with Irabo.
Okay, so first of all, she mentioned something, a key word. She said the role, right?
Yes.
Okay. If we're going to go by roles, going by what she's saying, because I'm not fabricating it, that's what
Okay.
she said.
Yeah.
So, traditional roles or roles that she's attributing to this man as a provider, what is the woman's role? You would ask.
Should we
So-
women-
so no,
I,
wait.
I could even help the ladies answer that question. The woman role, women role are to nurture, you know.
And
Then-
support.
Yeah, exactly.
Be the helpmate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So why is she looking to get that kind of job?
No. Why is she looking to get that kind of
job?
job?
Now, because
Why?
if she no now
Yeah, first off, because she's human and humans are naturally ambitious.
good. Now,
all right.
if we're going by rule that she said, I'm going by what she said. Okay. Now she's supposed to nurture. She's supposed to take care of the family. Blah 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 blah. The man is already having a job. It's not like he's jobless, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he's not jobless. He has a
She
job.
just had a better job.
Okay, yeah, that's true. And she didn't mention the figures. What
Yeah.
do you have any idea?
has-
No,
Six
she
figures
didn't exactly.
For his,
mention
but
the
she
figures.
mentioned hers.
Hers, yes.
That's
Are
amazing.
they suffering at
Okay.
the moment? Were they suffering before she got that job? Was he able to still take care of the family?
So, according to the story, because this is the personal story from someone I know,
I understand. So if
he was
she's not-
providing.
Yeah.
She was doing a
thing.
meager amount.
So, by the
of
way,
help,
our
nothing-
secrets aren't safe with you, but let's go on.
No, it's
Okay.
okay. I can play the supposed wife because the picture paints that he was providing.
Right.
He was doing the necessary.
Good.
As a man.
When she now got the job,
Yes.
he suddenly took a dial back
Good.
and is pushing some responsibilities to
More
her,
to
some
her.
expenses to her.
Good. And
Right.
she has an issue with it.
Yes.
And she's saying the man now seems to be losing his provider
mentality. Yes.
Yes.
Good. So I'm now going by what she's saying. If you can give me some time to explain.
Go ahead.
So
Okay.
she's saying role. So she already establishes or believes that the man's role is to provide.
Pause. He has been playing
Providing.
that.
He has
I
been
know,
doing
I
that.
know,
Let's
I know,
emphasize that
I
too.
know,
Okay.
I know. So because she's now paying the bills, she is very vocal about it. Like, this guy has taken a step back. Why? She's understanding that that guy's role is to provide. Is he now also taking a step back in taking her own role on now that she's earning more? Is he now taking a step back and nurturing the children? and
That
taking
there's,
care of
it's
the
not
family?
stated.
It
because
wasn't
if it
stated.
were-
If it
let's-
were, I'm
So-
not
so
sure that
it's
she would
sad.
send a
It's-
message
it's
or
sad.
tell
No,
me
no,
that.
No, I disagree. Because women don't typically say the full story. And it's very funny that she didn't add that even if he did or didn't.
Sorry,
Because
sir.
that's
That
very-
is a fallacy of hasty generalization.
No.
Okay.
Chioma is in the building. I couldn't wait.
Whenever we have these conversations, everybody gets sensitive when we bring facts to the fore.
Absolutely,
Yes.
I agree with you.
So we shouldn't be sensitive if we're going to speak
No, but
about
that is a
facts.
fallacy
especially
of
the
hasty
women, they get,
generalization.
you know. Fallacy. Do you know
Because
why? Okay.
you said women don't. That is a hasty generalization of every woman.
Let's just add the word some, just like we
Okay.
Black Lives
Changes
Matter.
everything.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That
All lives
phrase
matter.
alone changes
No problem.
everything.
It's funny at the same time that she didn't mention if the guy, even if he has taken a step back as the provider, but also maybe now taking more of the role that she used to have
Okay.
when he was providing. That fact that she didn't mention that is important because we can't really, give our full opinions on
So
this.
far, let's go
Exactly.
with the idea that he has not taken any house chore roles
On.
per se. He has just
Taking a step back
In
from
this-
the financial.
yes.
He has just taken a step back from
Capacity,
financial.
yes,
So let's look
yes.
at it from both ways.
Okay.
If he has taken the role of the woman partially.
We
or
didn't say
more.
he took the role of the woman,
No.
but okay.
See, for richer, for poorer.
It's
That
a
means
lifetime
if
deal.
Your husband is poor in the interim. What are you supposed to do? If you're together forever, do you leave
No,
him?
no, he isn't poor. Of course not.
I'm
Of course
sure you
not.
understand
Because
what I
you
mean by
both
poor,
you
like-
both have decided to do life together, right? For richer, for poorer, even in sickness and in health, we're going to
True,
do it
thick and
together.
thin,
Exactly. So it's now a team. It's 1 + 1 = 1. I understand, but he didn't grow poorer. She grew a little richer.
Than him, right?
Yes.
See,
Just I wouldn't even say richer. She just has an extra job that brings extra
I'm
money.
sure you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, we
I
don't.
don't.
Basil, please
so-
go ahead.
But still, please.
If you guys are thinking I'm going to support this, just rule that out.
Why? Yeah, we're just.
Fine,
The-
that was okay.
The first question is, when ladies come and say, "Oh, he's taking a step back," how did she go about doing that support or taking up those bills? What I mean by this is, if you call your spouse, your husband, and I have this money, I know you're now here, I'm here financially, can I do this? Do it through your husband. She wouldn't have to come and tell you.
So that's the point, right? She said, the roles he normally takes on, he has begun to step back from them and
Yeah.
asked her to do them. So
Exactly.
the conversation you were
He
talking
asked
about,
her to do them.
Yes, he would say, "Oh, what? You do this."
That she wants to just, because she's there financially, she wants to take charge. So go on.
No,
You think she wants
That's what I
to take
picture.
charge?
That's what I'm, yeah.
You think she wants to take
Some
charge?
ladies
and
want
she's
to take charge and
complaining
at the same
about
time
it?
complain that
You
the man
think
is
she
not in
will
charge. Do you know
complain?
that? Some of you want to take charge and at the same time still complain. You want to be ladies and then be the man at the same time. You understand what I'm saying?
Make sure that we don't step off our seats and cross over to the other side where the men
Because
are.
I mean, the men are on the other side of the
But
table.
listen, I was hoping that there was a point you would say, did he try to have a conversation with her? There was no conversation.
So why I mentioned her first is
How do you know
easier
that?
for, they don't even know. But why I mentioned that it's easier for the lady to go to the man. You know how we are men with finances and our egos and our pride. She should have had the conversation because she's supposed to be submissive, respectful,
So she's at
and
that
love
point.
her husband.
Okay, you don't think that he should have said, "Oh, honey, you now have this amount of money, or this is the monies that come at the end of the month to the home."
No, when you're up there, it should be you who comes to the person who's sort of down there, like, come, I know this is up. Because we're forgetting, it's
Did
a
the man
man.
come to her when she had the money, when she had less money?
No, it will never be like that because he's a man. You know how men are with finances.
No,
let's be realistic here. Let's be honest.
Understand you. This is why dear men exist.
Of
it's
course.
for us to understand your mindset against how we think and hopefully come to some kind of conclusion.
If you
help
make
us
one
understand.
attempt on taking up a bill or being forward, most men will just listen.
Well, this is
I
good.
think
How do
I
I
should
enable?
send these monies to you instead of going to pay this bill. Let me send it to you. I've told you. You see, that's what women do.
No. She told her as, look, my friend, I'm in a dilemma and I
You
don't
agree
know
with me,
how
right?
to handle it.
I completely understand.
No, you don't know our friendship.
She's not in a dilemma. She knows how to
is.
handle
Okay,
it.
can I ask-
You ladies always know how to handle
Not
situations.
necessarily.
You
No,
are
not all the-
great
not all
multitaskers.
the
Trust me.
time.
Let's
Not
try
all
and
the time. Sometimes we
compartmentalize.
need. Go on.
Let's try
I
and
can hear you.
compartmentalize.
Yes,
You know this person, right?
I know.
Okay.
Her.
Now, did she tell you if the guy was taking on some of the roles that she had before when he was the one paying the bill? Did
She
tell you?
didn't tell me that.
Did you ask her?
I didn't ask her.
You see that? That's what I meant earlier when I was saying. There's
Exactly.
A problem.
I was
Spot on.
active listening, but go on.
Nah. Did you ask her after the conversation finished?
So, to a large
Yes or
extent,
no?
no, I didn't. But to a
Did you
large
ask
extent,
her
I
2
know
days
this
after?
person. No, I know this person.
No, wait.
I know the
Mm-mm.
man
It's
in
not about knowing.
question.
No.
See, for her to have
Gift.
come to me to say gift, I feel like right now because we wanted to do a course together, and she's like, I don't think I can afford it at this time. I'm like, okay, what's going on? What's wrong? She's like,
So it wasn't a
so
telltale.
I've been trying to, try to talk to him once or twice about this, but I feel like he's now letting me do a lot of financials, and I know he can afford it. I don't know why he's just pushing it to my table.
Does
Do you
this
understand?
change? Does this change your perspective?
It doesn't change my perspective.
Okay.
It
What
still
I'm-
doesn't change your
so what I'm
perspective,
trying
but
to
still.
explain.
Okay, go
What
on.
I'm trying to explain, when we're talking about marriage, man and woman, communication is very, very key. A lot of
I
people are
agree.
not
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
And when we
100%.
try to have these conversations, everybody gets defensive.
Okay.
You know. So that's why I asked you that question. I said, when your friend finished telling you this thing, because it only started happening when she started earning. It wasn't when he was the one earning. Yes or no?
He's still earning.
No.
He's still-
Yeah,
why do you think he
the
even
thing
pulled
is-
back?
No,
So
listen, no,
Did she have the
sorry.
conversation with him? Did she
Sorry.
tell
No,
him,
no,
I
no.
think you've taken a
Gift.
step back before telling you?
So yes, she did,
I don't think
but
you
he
guys are
hasn't been
listening
coming
or
forth.
Understanding what I'm saying.
Okay, then
Was
there's a
this
problem.
man asking this woman to commit anything financially when he was the one paying bills?
She actually took care of some things, not as much as she is doing now.
Good. So they were both in a partnership.
Of course.
Good. Now, she's earning more.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Logically, whether man or woman, because you're in a marriage,
It goes without saying.
if you're the one earning more, who is supposed to pick up more bills?
Straight question, straight answers, please.
there's
Ladies.
No.
Straight answer
So
to this
again,
one.
you ask a question.
You see, that's the problem I have with women.
Irabo, no.
Straight
Hold-
answers.
Again, listen. I want us to understand.
Although
that
personally, me, any more or not, I don't want any woman to pick up my
God
bills.
bless you. Here's
That's
the
me.
thing.
That's me.
Okay.
Here's
Now
the
somebody
thing.
just said
Here's the
something.
thing. No, Irabo, hold on. Let me explain something to you.
Wait.
What we're doing right
Wait.
now, for the benefit of this serendipitous
Liberty.
Okay.
situation, we're showing you our thought process as opposed to your thought process. That's what's happening right now.
Yes, we are.
Because as a man and a woman coming together as a couple to say we want to do this, right? If something is changing, the problem, and you kind of mentioned it, communication.
Right.
But the question is, if you find out, let's take a beautiful example, Dennis, Basil. Which one you always call you, Dennis or Basil?
Both. Basil Dennis the 7th.
Basil Dennis.
Irabo, are you married?
No.
Dennis, Basil. let's say
I'm married with 9 kids.
no, okay,
Scrap
okay.
that.
So Irabo is
Okay,
unmarried.
no,
So
I'm
let's
not.
use Irabo.
Okay.
I'm
Both of
looking
them
for
are
an
un-
unmarried man.
Both of
I'm
them are
not.
unmarried.
No,
Oh, you're not. Okay, so I can still use you.
Okay, go
So
on.
Basil,
Enjoy.
say we marry. Say, and we are talking about responsibilities.
Okay.
You have been doing these things. Now I get a raise or I get a job that gives me better money. Should I come back to you to say, hey, now that I have better money, I think I should be spending more? Or should you come to me and say, okay, babe, now that you have, can we work this out? Who's supposed to go to who? That's the question. Because, and I ask that question because if you have made up your mind that I should take more responsibilities, and we're not having the conversation, there's a problem. So who should actually go to the other person?
Yeah, so as much as I said earlier, personally, I don't want any lady, woman, wife taking up my bills. Because for me, some bills, most of it has to be with the man. I would want you to come to me and have that conversation. Then I'll turn you down and say, no, I got this. I still got it.
This is
Enjoy
a case
what you
where
have.
you
That's
don't
me
want
now.
to take responsibility.
No, you don't understand.
I mean, you don't
this is
want
the case where
me
she
to
is
take more
earning more.
responsibility.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
still want you to be sensitive enough to come to me,
And say,
knowing
"Huh?"
that I take up almost
if-
everything, and I'll
Okay.
still turn you down and say, no, I don't
But
want. That's
if-
for me.
but
But
if-
generally, we forget one thing. He talks about marriage. I like the way he started. When it's marriage time, like I said on the night show on Saturday,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know if you remember, there's no my. That's the reason, in my opinion, she shouldn't have even told you. There's no my radio. The man say, our money has been taking up the responsibility. There's no my. It's one money. So
Here-
that kills the conversation.
It doesn't kill the
Should I drop the
conversation.
mic?
No, you shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
Let me tell you
Don't
why
worry.
it doesn't kill the conversation.
Okay.
In the case that you mentioned, in your case, I don't want a woman to take up my responsibilities, right?
Right.
I want to be able to do it. But if in your case, by some chance, you felt that, you know what, she earns more, I need for now a space of time for her to take up some more
I would never tell you.
responsibilities.
That's a personal thing for you.
You would
And
never
most men
tell me.
might not want to talk
but
about
in
it.
this
You
case,
should do it because
no,
you are
in
the
this
wife.
case,
Irabo Okosum, what's your take on this one? Because I
What
want
does
to
your
hear.
PA tell you or assistant tell you?
No, I want to hear. I want to hear
specifically.
on this one specifically that Basil just analyzed.
That
you would never tell.
You will never tell who needs to go to
if I
who.
find that
Yes, I understand where it's coming from because as a man, the ego and pride, we have.
Why are
to
we ruling
be
that
like
out?
that.
Yes, exactly.
You understand?
What? You don't think women should?
And the way we are with
Sorry,
finances.
Irabo,
Irabo,
continue.
No, come on now.
Continue.
Okay.
Irabo, continue.
See, as a man, you hear that word, man.
Ha.
You marry, you're going into marriage. The responsibility and the burden you share and you have as a man, you're the spiritual head of the home. You are the provider.
That's
you
right.
are the number one, you're the head. You go
Olori
in there
Oko.
as I am going to kill for my family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, society, economy, many things can happen. Sickness, whatever can
Yeah.
happen. You may now be incapable of fulfilling that desire that you have.
Agreed.
What now happens? That's why I have an issue with if a woman earns more or is earning more, or so happens to earn more in the process of marriage, and she's having complaints, especially when the man is not treating her badly, is not making her suffer, is taking on the responsibilities that she even used to do when he was at the top. If he's doing all those things, a woman should not have an issue with it.
Why do you think he made that known to her? That okay, you have to start taking on some of these things. Why do you think so?
Yes, because
Why?
the
Not that
math-
he's incapable of actually handling those things, but why do you think so?
the math, their life situation, I am very sure if you check it out, that's why I was asking you, there's some questions you didn't ask that would have helped us here. You don't know how their bills are turning right now. So this is not a hypothetical. This is today, 2025 Nigeria. Yes or no? So I'm sure you know how much it is to fill up a tank for an entire week,
True.
Okay.
an entire month.
Okay.
Then you're talking about your generator. You're talking about light
Food,
bill,
grocery bills,
food,
exactly. Yes.
everything.
School fees because they
School
have
fees.
kids. Yes.
If someone is earning 1.5 million naira today, if you're going to look at it in 2009, 2011, that's about 70,000 pounds then. Today, that money is not even close to anything. It's not even up to minimum wage.
I
in the
agree
UK.
with you.
So I am saying that the mathematics in that house probably is why that man is like, if you're earning more, shoulder some of this.
No, you're saying this is right. I wish
Exactly.
you,
You
to
just
see the point.
listen. You just said
have
it.
said, in that case, it makes sense to say, you know what,
Honey,
you're earning more.
Exactly.
You are having a
So
conversation.
he has not taken a back step.
No,
so
no,
she
no, no,
shouldn't
no,
have
no.
said
Wait,
that.
My
wait.
question is, what is she
So-
complaining about?
So
Exactly.
I don't think you
Imagine-
understand what she's complaining about.
Imagine how you request for a bill that should have maybe a receipt for a bill. You say, oh, he has not paid. Okay, why hasn't he paid? And she gets sent the text, oh, I didn't pay because I didn't have money.
Or expecting you guys had the conversation.
No, they didn't have a conversation. You know how somebody just literally will push a bill to you without even saying that, oh, I'm pushing this bill to you, but you already know that this person is not doing this, because usually they will do it in ample time, but they're not doing it.
Can I say something?
Wait, first.
It's their show. Let him talk.
Relax.
Do women want to play roles that are assigned to them?
I don't think it's fair to use roles as the thing.
Another strict question, no straight answers.
So you know what? Let's take away the roles thing. And I say that because there are no absolute rules, but we have to take a break.
We have to take a break.
Let's drink water because it's getting hot in here.
I know. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for a battle of words?
So what do you stand to gain by going through my phone?
So if you have nothing to hide, why is it a problem that I'm looking through your phone? Like,
if you're looking for reasons, you will
I got something to tell you.
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio,
Super 92.7 Each episode
FM.
brings together
One family,
I got something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Sports,
Your one
technology,
family,
or
one
society.
radio,
The stakes
Super
are high, the
92.7
arguments are sharp, and the
FM.
competition is
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio.
rounds of fire.
92.7 Super FM.
Each debater
Your one
fights to win
family,
you over
one
with compelling
radio,
points
Super
and razor-sharp wit.
92.7
Who will sway the
FM.
crowd?
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio.
And persuasion.
92.7 Super
Debates are
FM.
real.
Your
The
one
opinions
family,
are hot,
one
and the
radio,
conversations are
Super
unforgettable.
92.7
Tune in every
FM.
Friday, 11
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio.
for yourself.
92.7 Super FM.
92.7
Your one family,
FM.
one
family,
radio,
one radio.
Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,
One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family,
Something to tell you.
I know.
We're all trying to. AC after
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family.
Well, it's your one family, one radio station, Super 92.7, 32 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour. And I mean, the segment is Dear Men.
And
the
we
men
women are just
are just
daring the
here.
men.
Are you daring them to do
I'm
what?
sorry, I just-
But Irabo Kirsten right here and Basil Dennis the 7th with this conversation that we're having, whether or not men have lost their provider mentality. And the conversation is strike a balance. Where did this woman go wrong? Where did this man go wrong?
In case you missed the story, the story is basically that a woman and her husband, they've been living fine and paying, bills. The man pays a certain normal bills and all, and she does her own little bit. Now she got a job. She's been paid 6 figures, over 6 figures.
Yeah.
And he just started leaving the bills for her. He wouldn't necessarily come and say, babe, you know what, can you take this up, or you've been paid. When she reaches out, he'll say,
you have the
money paid. So the
what if he probably forgot? What's abandoning? You see,
No, but it happened 3 months.
3 months.
No, it happened 3 months back to back. You've abandoned it because you wouldn't have come to me
First time
to have that conversation.
Second time now, they watched.
Third
time now, practice.
Yeah, she did. So it's something that she had wanted to talk to him about, but didn't have the time until after the third month.
Are they friends?
Are they friends?
Yeah.
I'm not in their marriage, so I hope that they are.
See, that's why I asked the question, because
I hope that they are. But
if they are friends, she shouldn't give you those details. She should discuss it with her friend. She should complain to the friend.
The way friendship fades in real life is the way it fades in relationship. Be a case of lack or miscommunication.
So Irabo also wants to say something, because when he put his head down, he's itching to say something. Irabo.
See, I feel that society today, especially most women, don't understand what a marriage is.
Explain.
And the roles that they should play.
Okay.
I tried to start this conversation earlier, but we're not agreeing.
We don't start. We will keep short.
So, do you think that lady should have declined her job and just kept on doing what she was doing so that the man can just keep on paying the bills? Do you feel that should have happened?
Why? On what premise?
Going by roles, like let her just be where she is.
We're not doing roles.
Good. We're not doing roles.
No.
Earlier she mentioned.
We've apologized for mentioning
now let me
roles.
now ask again. Do you think, I'm asking it again,
yes.
Do you think that there should be roles to be played by man and woman in a marriage?
Not necessarily. I think it's
yeah, sure, there should be.
Thing.
Are you serious?
No, but roles can change.
Cannot be
roles can shift.
Wait, first.
No,
did you guys just say there should not be roles?
Of course there should be. I think that there should be roles.
I don't think there's a hard and fast. No, listen. When I say that, this is what I mean.
Okay.
There's no hard and fast rule.
Yeah.
You're a human being, and life is evolving, and life is
something could happen
so
tomorrow.
there's no
he's
hard
incapacitated.
And fast. There's certain things that comes to you naturally to do. As a woman, it comes to me naturally to nurture, to
support.
Care. As a man, it comes to you naturally to provide security, financial security,
emotional,
physical, emotional, all of that. So hence my statement.
So it's a yes or no question.
It's not directly yes or no. There are shades of grey.
Right. It's not. There are grey areas in all of this, because guess what? I mean, you say that is it the role of a woman to do this or do that? God forbid something happens to the man, he's incapacitated, he cannot provide. Of course, the woman has to stand up and rise up to the occasion because he's not there.
I'll use a parallel. It's just like with feminism now, where everybody wants equality, right? Equal everything.
But equal opportunities.
My darling, before you go where you're going to, let's just call the phone lines for anyone who wants to be a part of this conversation to tell us what their thoughts are on this, because I know that a lot of people out there are itching, especially the men. Well, 0705 6900927. 0705 6900927 is the number to call. Or you can call us on 0802 502 7711 0802 502 7711. WhatsApp is also open, so you can send us a message as well on
0705 6900927.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Joy. I'm calling from Okbe.
Joy? Did I catch
you?
Yes. All right, fantastic. Talk to us. What are your thoughts on this?
Thank you very much. I love this program. I've been listening to you people.
Oh, thank you so much.
Pertaining to what Mr. Abbas said, and the other one, I can't remember his name. You see, in marriage is a thing between a woman and a man. And in marriage, there is this ego in a man. A man, pertaining to the case you are talking about, I don't expect the man to come and tell the woman, Onina, that you are anymore. So you see, you need to take some responsibility. No, as a woman in a home, now that you are any more than your husband, you don't expect your husband. Let's assume the man is earning 500 and you are earning 1.5. You don't expect the man to also take such responsibility he was taking. That is why it is a marriage. There is nothing like mine. It's us.
So are they going to have the conversation? Joy, are they going to have a conversation about this, or she's just supposed to figure it out?
Even if there is no conversation, for me as a woman, I don't need a conversation with my husband. If I am any more than my husband, I should take more responsibility than he was taking before. I will take it more because I know I am any more than him. Because when he was any lesser, when I was any lesser than him, he was taking more of the responsibility. So now that I am any...
Okay.
Thank you, Joy.
Thank you so much.
But that's
Joy married already?
You just said something.
We don't know if Joy is married.
I want to take what Joy said. I want to take what Joy said and ask you, because you said something in the bit of the conversation, but let's let other people talk. I shall ask you in a moment. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Ooh, you may need to call us back. Scrambled Network there. 0705 6900927 is the phone line. See, I'm in a dilemma right now. Okay, they're coming.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. What's your name, sir?
Man, nice.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning.
sir. What's your name? Can you turn down the volume of your radio before we carry on? Thank you. Okay. You're gonna call me back when you have turned down the volume so that we can have a seamless conversation.
All right, you can also call us on 0802 502 7711.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Abraham Choosing. I'm calling from Ogun State.
Okay, all right. Carry on. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I think I love the program.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But I believe that communication is more better. If husband and wife are living together without communication, is not good.
So who's supposed to communicate to the other person about this change of
husband?
The
As
husband.
the husband supposed to communicate to his wife.
Right.
Even though the wife is earning millions of money, that does not make her responsible for all the needs at home.
Yeah.
Because what is required is that wives are helping. No matter what it is, they are helping. Darling, I can't achieve this. Can you help me? The woman knows her responsibility. She knows that she needs to partake some activities at home. But that does not mean that as a husband should leave everything for her. No.
Okay.
He needs to at least put a...
I'm glad they didn't say that he left everything.
I think she contradicted herself. Helpmates needs to be told to help.
Okay.
Our phone lines are blazing. We're going to take them first before us. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name, sir? Your who?
Hello?
Yeah. What's your name again?
My name is Mr. Theophilus.
Thank you
Theophilus,
for calling,
all
Mr.
right.
Theophilus. Go ahead.
One thing there is this. I've listened to what you are saying over there. The woman that spoke before this woman that spoke last. There's no need to begin to wait until the man will call you and begin to tell you, since you are earning more, you should take the job of the in the house.
Okay.
You're supposed to do. You're supposed to know what is good to do, because when you don't even when you as a woman don't even have any, you are not doing anything. It is the man that according to what I heard your second said, his friend told her, it was the man that was doing everything. So there's no need for you to come. Let us hold conference.
Okay.
On who and
Mr. Theophilus, I have a question.
Did you just say conference?
What marriage is all about.
Mr. Theophilus, I have a question for you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you, but I have a question for you. So, the man didn't pay that particular bill 3 months back to back. She didn't know until when she found out that it wasn't paid. Do you think he should have, at the very least, if he's not going to pay that bill, he should have at least communicated with her?
You guys are focused on that one.
That's an example.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can
sir.
hear you.
Yes,
Guys, one thing you should understand is that men have that ego.
This ego.
Do you understand me?
Okay,
So,
okay.
as the head of the family, you know, I learned of a story of a young man who married a woman. The woman is not doing anything. Later, he opened a business for the woman. But as long run, the man found out that the woman is making more money than him. So what this young man does is that he will find every avenue to make sure he collects money from the wife. You understand me? So a day he was discussing with his friend. He said he wouldn't want his wife to be richer than him. That instead the wife will be richer than him, he will steal from the wife to bring her down. Later he might steal.
No, we got those
later he might steal sponsor the business again. But he wouldn't. So that then when I ask why would you say yes, but immediately you allow a woman to be financial longer than you. The marriage will no longer be working.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for that last point,
you.
especially that Irabo wants to actually.
I still have that question, no, but it's coming.
Go on.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Let's go with statistics now. All right. So let's say that a man is earning more than a woman.
Yes.
Okay.
And the total population or total amount of couples is like, let's say 80% of men earn more than women, right? Do women like that kind of situation?
That men are earning more.
Earn more than you.
I really don't mind.
I'm going somewhere.
No, I know.
Okay,
I
You would love that, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, we're in a marriage, Abby, and factor in all the principles of marriage.
Okay.
What now happens if that role is reversed? The man now so happens to not earn more than you.
It happens.
I'm coming.
It does.
Is there a time frame or a time period that would happen that you would start having an issue with it?
I can answer that question very simply.
Okay.
If you don't see that
Going by your
person,
premise of no rules,
yes. If I don't see you stepping up, taking, actually pushing
Taking
yourself,
responsibility.
then I might have a problem. The problem is not because of the money. The problem is because as you are stalling and retarding, is affecting us even
What if
as.
that's not the
Remember
case?
that. I love the fact that you keep talking about how a man has ego, how a man is the leader, he has so many things on his shoulders. And the other question I would have to that is, as a leader, if you're changing course, shouldn't you communicate with
your follower?
But the question, the
unquote.
real question I wanted to ask you, and it was something you said, Basil. You said something about if he starts to leave his responsibilities and she's doing everything, basically she encouraged him.
She enabled him.
where-
That was the phrase he
enabled him,
used.
That's it. So where is the fine line between working, supporting him, but not enabling him to be, I'm going to use the word retarded, but lazy, or step back from the things that he has taken on as roles over time?
Take on.
Where is that? How do I make sure not to enable him? Because he's not he shouldn't have a conversation with me because he's a god.
But is support enabling? I'm just trying
he's a
to
god.
support
so
you.
You know what? I should figure it out that he needs help, and then.
All right. Let's have Basil answer this question.
It's just your expressions for me, starting with us. Like I said earlier, go through your husband if you want to. I'll tell it to any lady out there.
If you want to.
If you want to assist in any way, whether you have a better job or a lower paying job or whatever, go through the man, since you recognize that he's the leader. And you're supposed to be a support
system for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then don't wait. It's like saying you have a PA or an assistant. Wouldn't you be frustrated if you have to remind them to remind you? They should just know when they're supposed to come in. That's their duty. Support. You're supposed to feel it.
Okay, Irabo had said something that drew my attention, and was it you or Bastille that said, "Are they friends?" Was it Irabo?
Yeah,
that
I said.
it was asking if they were friends. So, I mean, off the top of my head, I don't think one person needs to call another person to actually come to a meeting or conference like our daddy said. They say you have
because
to come
personally, if
to
you're waiting for me to ask you
some men
to have that conversation, you will wait forever and ever.
But would you draw out of would you draw out of doing a particular task that you would usually do or paying a particular bill that you usually pay because you don't want to have that conversation or you don't want to be the one to call?
So personally, I'm not that much of a normal guy that has that. I have an unhealthy, opinion or how this thing should be done.
The
Personally,
word
I
is
don't want.
unhealthy.
Yeah, it's unhealthy because I'm being honest because he has a better point. It's unhealthy for me to say I want to pick up all the bills, but that's me. And I'm trying to work on it before I get married.
It's actually not unhealthy. No.
It's sort of unhealthy, and I'll tell you why.
It's not. No. I know.
Okay,
it's not.
But that's me.
Disagree on this one, but fantastic.
I said earlier. I said that a man's purpose going into marriage is to do everything.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
unhealthy.
Arguably, but
no, but
okay.
some people say that.
It is what
Some,
it is.
yes.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is what it is. But me, I'm also a realist. Like life can come at
It
you
will
in
come.
any way.
Oh yeah, it definitely
Not even
will.
can. It would
So
come.
That's
It
what I'm
must.
saying. Is your relation? That's why I asked you that question. Is your relationship? It's marriage. Oh. We're not talking about
Yeah.
boyfriend,
Yes.
friend.
That's not a
Marriage
relationship.
is forever and ever. That's now.
Very
Yes.
true.
See, it's
Exactly.
you. It's you. Finish.
Yes.
We die here. Period. Whatever happens, now you. Bam. That's it. Right. So now, is your marriage strong enough if the wind starts blowing, where maybe this guy loses a leg?
Right. That's why I said it could be
Or
incapacitated, and
something
you have
happens.
to rise
That's
up to
why
the
I just said,
occasion.
How
Yeah.
long?
We're not there yet.
And you ladies might
But
not
you
like
see
it,
why
you're
but
not
you
saying
see how you're
No.
countering yourself with roles.
Let's leave rules.
No. Guess what? No. Well, you know why? Because he just said now that he could lose a leg, and she has to take up all the responsibility or most of the
That's where
responsibility
the
financially.
helpmeet comes.
Okay, so
exactly. And you
Yes,
ladies might not like
it's
this, but
the
you said
help.
she has had a conversation with him just once.
Do you realize
You should
that?
keep trying.
Sorry, guys.
That's
do
what
you-
makes you the wife.
Dear men,
Okay.
do you realize that we have not at any point in time said she should not support him?
Oh, we have not because she used to,
we
but
will
not as much as
say-
she is
listen,
doing at the
We
moment.
are not saying do not support him. Absolutely not.
She has been supporting
Yeah.
him.
Your job as a partner is to support.
And 3 months in, she's already talking.
No.
On just one-
there was no
One
conversation.
toothpick,
It
one
was-
toothpick you
he
forgot
was
to buy.
running away from that.
Okay.
On just one tissue
responsibility.
paper, I forgot
No,
to
you know
buy.
another thing about you.
And
know that-
she's
No,
talking.
back to back.
Do you know what that
No.
man? See, let me tell you something. That's why I'm using those keywords. I said, 3 months. 3 months. 1, 2, 3.
Do you know the
So what
thing?
if he forgets to pay mortgage? She'll go to the federal authorities.
1, 2, 3. 3 months, 1 quarter.
That's
We'll
why
put
I
a
will.
put up on
That's
it.
that's why I will go back to
She's
what he
having
said.
an issue
Are they
paying
friends?
one bill.
Just
And
one
they have
toothpick that he
one.
forgot to buy.
No,
One bill.
no.
Do
You have
know-
it.
I
It's on
might
air.
be very shocked that in that relationship, there are so many things that guy showed us that he doesn't tell the wife.
Exactly.
There are
So
so
how
many
many-
things
tell
that he
you.
does not mention, that he does not
Isn't-
say.
but
That's
wait,
my
hold on,
problem.
hold
That's
on.
why I said if you're in a marriage,
Irabo, isn't that
this
a
is the
problem?
scenario. It is if
Let me tell you why it is a problem.
And if a man is
From
not
the
communicating,
beginning of
keep
this
trying as a
conversation,
woman. Keep
Irabo,
going. Keep trying.
You have
Okay, you don't think he
spoken
needs to
like
be open a
man
little more?
is a god, and he lives. Yes,
So-
you have spoken like a man.
Okay.
Because
How is a
I'll
man supposed
come
to
to that
hold
right
on,
now.
hold on.
man
Because
supposed
he's
to
a
treat-
man,
How is a man supposed
his
to treat his
ego
family?
should not.
He's supposed to treat his family the way God
Treats
the
us,
church.
of course.
Us. So the
Jesus
man-
died. Remember.
The one thing God does is
So
communicate.
if we go there,
He
men
does
will lose.
communicate.
Sorry, how
Listen,
did
every
God
time
This is feeling like shots fired here.
God communicates in many ways.
God doesn't communicate straightforward though.
It's-
So, but I
no,
must
sometimes it
put
is.
this out there.
Yes.
God,
Okay,
that's
so
why-
Basil, Basil.
The ladies,
Yes, Basil.
I think the ladies deserve to hear this.
Okay.
Everybody listening.
Yeah.
Men, please, in the name of God that we believe in Nigeria, we all worship God. Make it at least slightly easier for your woman to love you and to cater to you.
Thank you.
Make it slightly easier.
Bye.
If we're being honest,
In all honesty,
if we're being
we
honest,
need to start getting unused to what we
Have
Like,
what we do in
like
this
to,
communication.
we're evading the words.
Just try.
Like what?
Communication.
Thank you.
Just try.
That's it.
Sometimes
Yeah.
the ladies get really
It's-
frustrated and they start getting depressed and confused.
And they start
Because she
reaching out to
doesn't
other
know how
friends and
to-
having
Yeah.
conversations.
you dey run for office.
No.
That's it.
Oh, you think he's being
But-
diplomatic?
You don't see.
But the
Basil,
truth is-
Diplomacy is in
Yeah,
play.
but
I don't think
Because
so.
sometimes they really don't know.
No,
They really don't know what our
we
problem
need?
is. I'll be honest.
That's
They really don't know
that's why when
sometimes.
you
But
And
how-
then they
how-
get really frustrated.
Exactly. Then how well does he communicate
So that's why when-
his depressions?
That's why when he mentioned that it was unhealthy to go 100%, I was like, no, it's not unhealthy. Do you get what I'm
When
saying?
in a marriage is unhealthy, I'm serious. I'm telling you.
No, I
You kill
understand.
yourself.
No, don't get me wrong. See, okay, let's paint this scenario.
That's valid though.
If,
But go on.
if you're earning £100 million after tax,
Amen.
100 million.
That's
pounds
important. I
Amen.
like the
after
amen.
tax. Baba, we know even there they talk.
You mean before the end of this year, right? Amen. Okay.
Do you understand? We will not be here talking. Like, we will not be here talking. Say whether my wife wants to. I mean, birthday na G-Wagon. Straight.
No, but there are some things that I'll still allow her to do.
No, no.
That's why I said it's unhealthy.
Single women, you are listening now.
I hope you get me. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
when Pepe rests,
right?
Like he rests, he sleep, he day, extra day. Like you can wake up today and say, I want to travel, and there's nothing.
If wishes
Right.
were horses.
You can wake up today and
Yes.
buy a car for your wife, it's nothing. And you are set. Do you understand?
Wait,
There
please,
are
will
certain
ride.
conversations and certain things that will not happen. Do you understand what I'm
Right.
saying? So when the man is loaded,
Yes.
we're not going to talk all this kind of thing.
Okay.
But because we are in reality of life, looking at the average per income per capita, GDP
Yes.
and everything
Okay.
in the world, we now have to be real in the sense of, okay, when these things come, how do we work as a unit?
I beg to disagree a bit.
Okay.
When the man is loaded, guess what? We might still talk. I'm being serious. A billionaire can forget to pick up a bill. It's human.
Hey, if it happens, no problem. But it's
Oh,
not
she's
be
gonna
the
use
case
your
of,
money to do that.
She's Sorry, what did you say? What did you say?
But the man, I like what she said. No, let me get to her. Let me get to her. But the man will not go telling anybody.
I'm not here. I'm not here.
But the man will not go telling anybody. Yeah, no, she will do that, but the man will not go telling anybody.
I just had to ease off with that, guys. It's been amazing doing this with you both.
So the thing at the end of the day is
Communication.
yes. Let us just
Right.
communicate.
Let's
Listen,
just
Dating, courtship,
you have
marriage,
to always
friendship,
remember
family. Yeah.
that we all think in different ways. We're from different orientations. Our mind, even when we are male selves, the two men in the room think in different directions.
Yeah.
So if we do not communicate, we're gonna have issues.
And real quick, sorry, even at workplace,
Sophia.
if you don't communicate,
Sophia
you
is
might
here.
assume somebody has attended to an
Sophia
email.
so fine.
Somebody has done this thing, and then there's a problem. So communication
All right.
is
So we have
correct.
Sophia so fine who has
She
been
has
shipping
been
it here and
waiting
there. She has been just saying, "Oh yes, go women, go."
This time. I mean, I'm enjoying the conversation. Of
Fantastic.
Course, my sisters.
Yes, thank you, darling.
Two fingers in the hair.
But yes, that is. Sophia is going to go on the switch. I mean, till 3 p.m. they are here digging things through, and I mean, of having the most beautiful conversations. I mean, Lagos needs to find love. And
Sophia,
so they're
any
going to do
highlights?
that. Any highlights of the show today?
Highlights. Love, definitely. We're looking at love languages.
Languages.
Yes. How do I want to be
Chioma.
loved? You don't teach me how you want me to be loved. I tell you how I want
To be loved.
Ooh, girl. I'm
love
sitting in
that.
for your show, just hanging around
Yeah,
and
I'm
listening.
definitely gonna listen.
Thank you,
I like that love
gentlemen.
language conversation. Well, we have got to
I
go.
like